You're welcome back. Let's continue with some more local stories. The Executive Director of the Africa Center for Energy Policy, ACEP, Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, has called for a regime change in government spending of oil revenue to ensure that every peso counts. Dr. Amin explains that the continued spreading of oil revenue for numerous projects without conducting feasibility studies will only result in the country not benefiting much from the revenue. Kwesi Jenim has the details. Dr. Amin Adam was speaking at a national multi-stakeholder forum on petroleum sector governance organized by Friends of the Nation with support from GIZ. The forum, which was attended by policymakers, development partners, CSOs and traditional authorities, discussed the impact of oil-funded projects 5 years after oil revenue utilization. In his presentation on making the oil revenue count, Dr. Amin Adam outlined 4 matters arising from oil revenue spending.
We have argued that, look, before we release money from the oil revenues for any project, we must have feasibility. We must have feasibility, and this is what is happening in Chile. The feasibility will show that whether we have selected the right project in the first place. The feasibility will show the socio-economic benefits of that project. The feasibility will show if we allocate this amount of money, how long will it take us to complete the project. I can tell you, the road projects that we surveyed, under this value for money analysis, 70% of those projects didn't have feasibility studies. They didn't have feasibility studies. Okay. In fact, some of the projects, there is a certain project, Mobi Road in the eastern region. When we talked to the authorities at Feeder Road, they said that, look, even though oil money is being used to fund this project is not within our priority list. So who asks for that project to be spent when it is not on the priority list of Feeder Roads? Secondly, we also need a law on public investment management. The minister promised in 2013 budget that government was going to pass a public investment management law. Up to now, we don't even see it appearing in subsequent budgets. But that is very necessary because this is what will bring discipline.
The Norwegian ambassador to Ghana, Hege Hedsberg, who was there to also share the Norwegian experience, told Vassad One News that Norway doesn't necessarily tag oil spending to specific projects, but what is important is transparency.
The only thing that I think is really important is that whatever way you choose, it's transparent. It's open so everyone can see what has been done. I think that is Ghana is doing a great job on that. And it's important that civil society, like the meeting here today, continues to push for that.
The advisor on extractive industry governance at GIZ, Alan Lassie, said the prevailing times call for civil society and media to up their game.
One would expect that when the issues emanate from the grassroots level will feed into the regional instruments, the regional advocacy or campaign will feed into the national platforms. I would like to use this opportunity to challenge civil society groups and media that the era we are in now, we need to open our eyes. We need to be alert. We need to engage. We need to delve deeper into the sector.
The 2-day forum on impact assessment of oil-funded projects also saw the Executive Director of Friends of the Nation, Doncris Mevuta, calling on civil society to stick to their mandate of monitoring the petroleum sector to ensure it benefits everyone. Within the Western region, the Ghana Supply Chain Development Program has partnered the Tuabo Freeport to expose 130 local SMEs